Hi guys, this is Rosa Kelly, and today I have for you a tutorial to make a super quick mini album. So by quick I mean I'm going to try to keep these in less than an hour, and I don't really have a plan exactly on what I'm gonna do in terms of the layouts, but I do know that I can get the base done pretty quick. So I'm going to start. Basically, I'm doing this album so super fast just because it is pretty late at night and I need a present for tomorrow. So, and I know I really wanted to make something special for my friend, and I've been, you know, busy. So now it's the time. It's now or never. So I said, hey, you know what? I can do it. So let's see. Let's see if I can actually do it or not. So I have a little timer here, and I'm only using this timer just because YouTube won't let me upload longer than an hour, so I'm going to try to stay under that. So I'm going to start my timer here, but I'll probably, if I take longer, I'll probably divide this video into. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the cover. So the cover, I'm going to cut a piece of chipboard at 7.5 inches first, and then I'm going to cut this at 6 inches. So that's gonna be the size of my mini album. It's going to be 6 by 7.5. That way my album can accommodate pictures up to 5 by 7. So let me double check. This is 6 inches, and yes, it is. And then with the other piece, I'm going to cut at 7.5 by 2.5, which is gonna be my spine. So let me cut this 2.5 right here. So this mini album is going to have 4 different pages, and let's see here, 2.5. Yeah. So yeah, so like I said, it's gonna have 4 pages, and it's gonna have a 2.5 inch spine. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my pages as well. So I'm going to use for this mini album some heavyweight cardstock, and so I'm going to cut my pages at 6. Hold on one second here. 6 and a, oh, sorry, not 6 1/4. 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So it's going to be a smaller kind of album, and I'm doing this size because my daughter Emma did an album and she did this size, and I really like the feeling of the album. It's like small, but at the same time it has the proportions that I like. So I'm gonna need 4 of those. So here, actually, let me do this. I'm gonna cut these at 7 1/4, and then 5 1/4, and 5 1/4 again. And I'm gonna flip it just because I like the clean edge. Okay, so 5 1/4 and 5 1/4. So now I have my 4 base pages, and then for my what do you call this, hinge, I'm going to cut this piece at 7, and just, you know, along the length of the page, which is 11. Okay, so I'm going to start by doing, I'm going to put this on the side here, and I'm going to start here. Let me move this around too. Oh, and also for your hinge, this last piece that I cut, it's a regular weight, 65 pounds. It's not the heavy weight that I am using for my pages. Okay, so I'm gonna grab 2 of the, again, the regular weight, not the 65 pound. I'm gonna put this one here on my pile, and I'm going to join these 2 together. Just like that. Let's see here. Cut that off, and I'm gonna get this out and join these 2. Oops. Okay, so just like that. And then I'm going into, here, let me put these ones here on the side, and I'm going to move my time down here. So then I'm going to glue my base. Now, I don't intend for you to do this mini album in such a short time. I mean, I'm just kind of challenging myself, because I should have done this a long time ago. And but yeah, and also I do want to prove you that, or show you that maybe it's possible, you know, like you need a quick gift, and yeah. So if it is possible, I'll probably do another one tomorrow, because I do have a list of people that I want to give. I mean, for the most part, I'm buying presents, but I do have the few that have like a special occasion in their life, and I want to make him a mini album. So for example, this friend that I'm making this for, she's expecting her first baby. And now I'm not doing, I'm gonna cut this here. So now I'm not doing a baby album. This album I intend to be just for her journey of, you know, being pregnant and seeing her belly growing. Hopefully she'll, you know, take pictures every 3 months or so, and then, you know, mainly so later on when her baby it's grown, or, you know, old enough to understand, they can sit together and look at pictures. I know my kids love seeing pictures of my, you know, when I was pregnant with them. And honestly, I have 2 baby shower books, one for Emma and one for Ariel. And for Tessie, I didn't really, I mean, it was my 3rd girl, I didn't really need anything. So I didn't really have like a baby shower. I think I did actually. It was probably something really small, so I barely have any pictures. So she always feels like a little bit left out. So I feel like I have to do like a collection of all my pictures when I was pregnant with Tessie, and just so she can have a book for her too, so, you know, so she can see how mommy looked when I was pregnant with her. I was too busy. I was in school. I was already with 2 other little ones to take care of, so life was too busy to be taking pictures back then. So okay, so I'm just folding here, and I like to fold it before I add the tape. That way it's already, you know, shaped, and I don't make any mistakes when I add my tape. And because this mini album needs to get out like yesterday, I don't have room to make mistakes. Sorry, I'm waiting my rope. I'm waiting my... It's pretty late here. Like, if I tell you how late it is, you won't believe me. So, okay. So, I'm going to add my smaller tape here. This is a 1/4 inch tape. I just need a thin stripe all along. There we go. And then I'm going to use here my little... I find this tool so super useful. I love it. And I know this one's dirty. I have another one. I just don't know where it is. I know I have a clean one because I bought a new one. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so here I have... Oh, so the reason why I wanted to record this process, not to stress you out, but usually when I'm crafting and I'm not like talking, like if I'm watching a video or something, or a series, because I've been watching a lot of Netflix, I literally stare at the TV and I don't get anything done. Like something that would take me 10 minutes when I'm watching Netflix, it literally takes me like an hour. So I say I'm not gonna turn on the TV, I'm not, because then I won't get it done. And then also I realize when when I'm doing a video and I'm talking, it keeps me awake, it keeps me moving faster. So especially if I'm adding this extra challenge. My girls were all into you know, they watch some YouTube videos and they were into like challenges, and they do like slime challenge and, you know, things the girls do. And Emma told me one day, "Mommy, you should do a mini album challenge," and this was her idea a long time ago, and I thought it was a really good idea, but I just never had the need for it, and I never had the, you know, the motivation to do it. So I do now. Okay, so our little binding, it's ready here. So I don't know what happened to my time. Let me see. I do want to make sure I upload this. Oh, there it is. Oh, 10 minutes in. Okay, so I am just marking where my bends are going to be. 1 and 2. Okay, so now this is done. Now I'm going to grab my scoreboard again here and start doing my hinge. So now my hinge, I have, you know, you guys know I have different tutorials. So if you need like a more explained hinge, I suggest you check those out. I recently put a video of how I, you know, determine the sizes of my hinge and album and pages. So check that out. I think that's very helpful. Okay, so first I'm gonna score at 1 inch because that's the part that's gonna be to get attached to my covers, and then I'm having a 1/2 inch spine. So I'm gonna score 1/2 inch, and then for what is gonna be my insert, it's gonna be, I'm gonna use a 3/4 inch. So I'm gonna score here 2 1/4 and 3. So again, 1/2 inch, and then so 1/2 inch, 3/4, 3/4, 1/2 inch, 3/4, 3/4, and 1/2 inch. And I have 2 pages, and again 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and I'm sorry, 3/4, 3/4, 1/2 inch. So now I have page 1, page 2, page 3, and then I'm going to do this 3/4, 3/4, and 1/2, and then whatever I have left over is going to be attached to my back cover. So I'm going to put together the 2 3/4 inch that are, you know, side to side, and I'm just going to give it some shape. So you kind of want to pinch it up like if you're making a little heel. So I like to call it little heels because that's what they look like, little heels. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this around and add some double-sided tape to be fast. You can also do this with glue, but then you have to make sure you're holding it or putting some paper clips or something. Make sure they dry really good, because you do want these two to be touching all the way. Okay, you don't want that to open up. Alright, so I'm doing on one of the sides of the heels, and I'm just going to start peeling off the tape. Let's see here. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna peel off the tape and put these two together, and same thing here. These two together, and these two together, and then one more time. Oops. Okay, so then these two together, and now we have our little binding here. And these, I'm also going to just fold them all to one side, and then fold them all to the other side, and that way this will help my pages to fold more, you know, they'll be more flexible when I do this. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue these to my bind here, and let's see if this glue is not happening. Here we go. So I'm going to add this right on the center. So I like to align the very first score line that I did to the very first bend of your album, and then I'm going to just mark this again here. So for that I need my ruler. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to mark this again, and make sure you don't mark too hard because you don't want the paper to break. I just like doing this again because sometimes it doesn't match exactly the place where it's going to bend my cover here. Okay, so I think we are doing great with the time. So I'm gonna let this dry here and work on my pages. So now my pages are 5 by 7, and like I said, I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I said it, but I'm gonna try to keep this album very simple. So these are 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, and let me just double check that because I don't. Yes, so that's what I did. So I'm going to create a couple of different layouts. So I'm gonna cut my paper, that way I have some options, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm gonna cut one at the size of the length of my pages, which is 7 1/4, and then I'm gonna cut this right at half, which is 5 1/2. So I'm gonna have 2 of 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm gonna do that actually one more time. 5 1/2. So I have these 2, and then I'm going to cut, let me see, 2 more of excuse me, let me do here. Okay, I'm going to do 6 1/4. Is that right? So 6 1/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, so I'm gonna do 1 and 2, 4 3/4. So all I'm doing is just creating some different size paper, so I have some different options. So I'll do this again, 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. I'm sorry, 4 3/4. So then I have 4 of those as well. 4 3/4. Alright, so I'm gonna start with that and then see how we're doing with the time, and probably I'll make some more. So I'm going to score along the 5 1/2 side at 1/2 inch on all of these 4. Let's see here, 1/2 inch. Half an inch here, and one more time. Okay, and then I'm going to use the other ones that I have as well, and I'm going to score along the 4 3/4 inch side. Let's see here, half, and this will allow me to have a 4 by 6 page layout. So 1/2 inch here as well. An inch here and 1/2 inch here again. Okay, so then I have these 4 and I have these 4, and now I'm gonna bring my album back here, and I'm going to add my pages. Now notice that the pages that I'm doing for this album are not pocket pages like I normally do. So this is more like they won't have that insert that they we do on the center sometimes. So I'm just trying to simplify the album. Okay, so I'm just using a 1/2 inch tape here, and I hope I'm in frame. I am. Okay, and so I'm just adding the tape along the outside edge of the pages here. So, and I'm doing this only on one side instead of two, like I will do if we have an insert page. So, okay, so I'm going to peel the tape off on one side and then start bringing my pages. So this is going to be right here, and then I'll take that off, and that'll be my page 1. And then I will do this again. I'll show you. I'm just taking the whole thing out, and let's see here, up and down. Oops, I should not take the whole thing out. See how it's a little bit more difficult to line up. Okay, so, oh well, it is what it is. I won't do that again. So I like keeping my tape in that way. You kind of light it on the part that's not sticky, and then once you got it where you want it, you just stick it and then get that out. It's much easier to do it this way. Okay, so oops, I didn't glue this one right. Let's see. Come on. Okay, I didn't add the tape straight, so it's not. Okay, so here we go. Take that out, and let me check my time here. Oh my gosh, I don't understand this. How do you, come on. Okay, so I have 38 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to use the ones that have the bigger size that we did, and I'm going to leave the page 1 actually. So I'm going to fold all my score line and add double-sided tape, and I want to make sure you guys can see that fine. Okay, so since I'm kind of doing this all at the same time, I'm just gonna continue that, doing everything at the same time. So I'm folding along my score line and adding some tape. Okay, and one more. So now I'm going to start playing around with some layouts. So I'm going to just peel off a little bit of the tape on one of these ones, and let me see. So maybe I can place it along this side. So I'm gonna line up the top, and you know, I usually do my page layouts before I add them to my album, but because this time I only have one side, I want to make sure that I have this stick first, and then I'm going to put my design paper on top to cover the join here. Okay, so that's why I'm doing it this way. So now on this page, I could also do that. Goodness. Oh, I need to go cut my nail. So I could do it on that side, or I can do it like a mirror page and just put it on the other side. So that's 2, and then so So here I could put it on this side. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's. This thing is difficult on my nails. So let me get a little bit out. So for this one, I'm gonna put it on this side. Just like that. And then, so I have 2 pages here, and this kind of will open up. So I'm going to add a couple of magnets on this page. Come on, page. So I'm just going to use my double-sided tape and place one on this side. And I'm gonna throw my magnet and more double-sided tape with the sticky side up. And there we go. So now these 2 pages, they will stay close. And then I guess I'm going to add this last one on here on the back. Want to do that? Yes, I'll do that. So remember that, you know, I only cut 4 of these sizes. Now if you want to keep adding layouts, you just cut some more, and there you go. So let me make sure this is straight here, which is not. It's kind of weird. Okay. Let's see. Something doesn't look right to me, so I don't think I did this right. So I'm gonna align it with the bottom. Okay. Here we go. And then I'm gonna do the same with the other ones, with the other layouts that were the 4x6 kind of sideways. So now the fun thing about this size here is that you can place it however you want to place them. You can do you can place these ones to hold landscape pictures or portrait orientation. You know, like it just depends on what you want. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So basically you can put them like this. You can put them like that. Oh, actually this won't fit because you will have to trim it. So we will put them like this. There we go. Problem solved. Sorry, my puppy just came to visit. Hopefully he won't destroy the place. Okay? Alright. So again, I'm adding my double-sided tape into my flaps. And let's see here. So I'm just going to start adding. So here where I don't have any layouts, I'm going to put one, maybe one on this side here. Oops. Okay, so this needs to go out. Okay. So I'm going to place a small side opening here. Let's see. That will open up like that. And then, let me see here. I think I'm going to cut some different ones for that one. And so here I have these 2. Oh, how fun would it be if I put this one in here. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. So, and then I have 2 more. So let me just try to think fast and see where I want to put those 2. So let me see here. Make sure I'm aligned up and down. And there we go. Okay, and then I have 2 more. Come on, Rosa, you can do it. I actually don't know if I can do it because I still have to cut the papers. Hey, you okay? Are you okay? Oh, good hairball. Okay, so let me move this one out here, and let's see. So I don't want to put that one here. I don't want to put that one. This one has a magnet already. You know what? I'm going to put this one here. I like symmetry. I like symmetry a lot, so I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so I'm going to create actually just a couple of more layouts. You probably think I'm crazy. Wait, hold on. Oh, I have one more. So let me see here. I'm going to use my double-sided tape because I want to use this one. And then I'm going to cut. Oh, where's my cutter? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to put this back in here. And I'm going to use my heavyweight cardstock. Okay, so now these ones I'm going to cut 6 1/4 here, and here I'm going to do 4 1/4. Okay, so again, so this one is, I'm going to use a new one. 6 1/4 and 4 1/4, and this one's going to be a little bit smaller than the other one, but that's okay. So I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to score along the 6 1/4 inch side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I figure with this I could probably do like a waterfall or something like that. So I'm going to save that on the side here. So I'm just going to add this one more layout. Okay, so I'm just going, let's see, so this one, oh, you know what? Yes, I'm going to put it here. And I'm sorry if I'm not too clear about what I'm doing. I will do like a more detailed walkthrough when this is done, and hopefully it will make more sense. So what I did is I add, since we add this one here and this opens up like that, I'm adding this one here so it opens up like this. So I have symmetrical layouts. Alright, so now I'm going to start cutting my design paper because I'm kind of running out of time. So I'm using the Posh and Pink. I love the colors. I love it has note cards and all that stuff. So I'm going to put that one on the side. I'm going to just cut a bunch of this. Yeah, hold on, I need some room. Okay, so I don't need my scoreboard anymore. Put that on the side and here. So I'm going to need 8 pieces of 5 by 7. So I'm just going to cut this at 5. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it a smart way. I'm going to cut this at 7. And then I'm going to cut this at 5. Oops. And 5 again. Okay, so now I have 4. And let me do... Let me do this one still. Okay, so I'm going to do the same in this one. Okay, so I'm going to cut this at 7 by 5. You know what? I just got really hot, so I'm going to take off my sweater. Okay. 7, 5, 7 by 5. And then remember we have a bunch of 4 by 6, so I'm going to cut this at 4, and this is just the scrap pieces, and I'm going to cut this at 6. So I have 4 by 6, 4 by 6. I'm just making some piles of what I have. So here I'm gonna use the other side of this one as well. 4 by 6. There we go. And let me see what else I'm gonna need. I'm going to need, let me see here, a 5 3/4. Since my covers are 6, what's my cover size? 6 by 7.5, right? So I'm gonna cut 5 3/4 by 7 1/4, and these are going to be my inside covers. So let me do 2 of those. 7 1/4, and I just wait, hold on, it's 5 3/4. So I hope I'm remembering correctly. So these two are 5 1/4, no, 5 3/4 by 7 1/4, and I'm going to need 2 more. Let me make sure that fits the size. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to need 2 more that I'm going to use for my cover. So let me quickly find, I like this one. This one for my cover. Okay. So first I'm gonna cut these at 5 3/4, and then I'm going to do this at 7 1/4. And I like that one for my cover. And then this, I do like this one too. So here, let me see here. And let me put this just randomly there. And then I need 7 1/4 and 5 3/4. Okay, so I'm gonna start with that. I might need to cut some more, but let me start with that. Let me check how I'm doing with this time. Hello, timer. Okay, so I have 20 minutes. So I like this one for my cover here. Either this one or this one. I think I like this one better. So I'm just going to start making it pretty, which is this is the hardest part for me, at least. Okay, so then I'm going to use this other one on the back cover. I really love the pink and the blacks. I think it's super girly and elegant. This collection is beautiful. Okay, so that's that. And now we're gonna move inside. And where are my pages? So are these the ones that let me see. No, because some were slightly bigger. Okay, so there. No, where put them? Oh, sorry. Okay, so they're here. So these are probably super shiny right now for you. So I apologize for the glare. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna do one over there, and this other one is going to go back here. Oh, see, I need 2 more 5 by 7s now that I think about it. I didn't cut any of this. I did not cut any of this size, so I'm gonna have to go back and cut some more. Okay, but let me just glue what I have for now. Okay, so I'm going to start front to back, and let's see. So I have happy, love, bless. I'm just going to spread them out so that way I can see them faster. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Oops. And on my front, I love that it says happy, blessed. So I think this paper can be used for so many different occasions. I did an album about like little girls using this same paper collection, and I think it's also very pretty for like a wedding theme. So would this fit here? Probably no, that's the smallest one. Okay, so but this one fits here. Okay. So these are 5 by 7. So for this sides, the ones that we added as flaps, those are going to be 7 by 4 3/4. So I'm gonna have to go back and cut some more of those. Now these ones are 4 by 6, so this will fit perfect in here. Okay, so I'm going to use that one here. Oops, two. Okay. No wonder it was so thick. Okay, so I'm gonna do one here as well. Two. Can you guys hear my dog snore? She's snoring. Okay, so on these flaps I'm going to add some magnets. So let me do this really quick here before I cover this with paper. So I'm going to toss my magnet there and do this here and close it. Stick, stick, stick. I'm going to open it back and I'm going to cover this side without wasting too much time. And I'm actually going to use the pink side this time. Okay. So we have that, and then I'm doing the same on here with the magnet. See here. Okay. There. And then the sticky sides up and close it, close it, close it, and then I should have another one of that pink, but or maybe not. Okay, so for this one I'm just going to use this other one that I have. Here we go. Okay, so then on this back side I can't do this full size, but you know what, I'm going to use this color. Actually, I'm going to use this color. I like the pink. I'm a pink kind of person, pink girl. So I'm going to put this one here, just like that, and then this one has a flap as well, so I'm going to have to cut some more for that side. But on here I'm going to use this glittery one. Here we go. Okay. Oh, we have so many. Okay, so here I'm going to use the pink background, and I don't think I'm going to add a magnet on this too. Okay, so then this one I'm going to use this pink as well. Okay, so and then on this I'm going to use my 4x6 little already cut pages, 1 and 2. Here we go. Okay, and then on the inside I also could, but you know what, I think I need to cut some more. Okay, so let me just finish adding on this side as well. I'm gonna use this one. This is like one of my favorite pages. Okay, so how am I doing with time? Come on. I think I waste more time checking on my time. Is that ironic? Okay, 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to need a few more cutouts. So I'm just going to grab some here. Okay, paper cutter. So I'm going to cut again this at 7, and I'm cutting 2 at a time. And these ones are actually going to be 7 by 4 3/4. So I have 2, 4 3/4 here. And then I needed a couple of 4 by 6s, so I'm going to trim these at 4 and by 6. Okay, and then this one, I don't need this size anymore, so I'm going to trim these at 4 3/4. See if I can use that too. Okay, so let me go back to my album, and I am making a big mess, but that's okay for right now. Okay, so then I'm gonna grab these ones, and let's see, these are the 4 by 6. So I love this black and white 4 by 6. Okay, so let's see here. So I have black and white, pink, hearts, and XOXO. So I think on this side I'm going to use the pink with the hearts, and I know I have 14 minutes, but for my recording time it shows that I only have 12 minutes because I am only allowed to upload an hour at a time, an hour max I should say. So I'm trying to stick to that plan. Okay, so that's like a second channel. Oh, not this one. I want the hearts. Come on, hearts. Okay. Oh, where's the one with the hearts? Here, this one. Okay, so I want this one. Okay. Okay, and then, so then I have this, and oh, nope, see? I needed more. I needed one more paper. No wonder I had an extra one, so it's okay. I'll cut some more. But I'm going to use this one with the black and white design on this side. Okay, so this one is done. This one here needs one more. So I don't want to do the black and white because I really like this page here. Okay, so I'm going to do the other one. Well, this is fun. I don't think it's too difficult to get an album done fast. If you keep it simple enough, I think it's doable. I don't think that I have been really like stressed, at least not yet. I have 10 more minutes. But we'll see. We'll still have to add embellishments, and so that'll probably take me over time, but we'll see. Okay, so I need more. I need to cut some more. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's, I have another one here. So, and I know these pages are super shiny, and it's probably, you might think it's too much, but after we add the pictures will cover most of the page, like a 4 by 6. So you only have actually like that frame of the shiny side. So it's not really, I don't think it's really like a big deal. Oh, this is cute. So I'm going to put this one in here. Okay, and then on this side I'll put this one. Okay, so now I need 2 and then 1. Okay, so let me just cut a couple more and let's see if we will make it or not. Okay, so I have my paper cutter and I need to cut these at 7. So 1 I'm gonna need by 5, and I'm going to need 2 at 4 3/4. So I'm actually gonna do one of those and one of these because I love these black and white. Okay, so I think that's all I need, but I will double check again just in case. Okay, so then this one is the bigger size in here. Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna use this side. This is cute. All right, it's cute. And then I think all the way here. So, do I want the shiny? Yes. Okay, so we're almost done, you guys. So it's not really I just want to show you that it can be done, you know. It's nothing super extremely difficult. Now it's easier because I don't have to page inserts. If I had to page inserts, I will probably have to do some more. Let me grab something. One second. Okay, I am going to use this pretty on my spine here, and I'll probably go back and 2, 4, 6, 7. Probably go back and add more embellishments inside the album itself, but I think we're pretty much done. Let's see here. So I did have a sticker that said baby here on my desk, but because I made a big old mess, I don't know, it's probably under all these paper scraps. Okay, so let me just start adding my rosette trim on the spine. I love doing this rosette trim. It's super girly. It just gives it that extra touch. Come on, time. What do I have? 7 minutes. Which I actually have 5 minutes here on my uploading time, which is more stressful. Okay, so here we go. All right, so now I did have this from the collection that I wanted to use that says She Shines Bright for All to See. So let me see if I can take that apart in a second. Oh my gosh, paper being difficult. Okay, so I'm done with these, so I'm going to put those on the side. And it says She Shines Bright for All to See. And I think every pregnant mommy shines bright. Of course, you have that pregnancy glow. So I'm going to put that one there, and I'm going to bucket up on these hearts. So I'm going to trim it just a little more so it can fit. Let's see. So let me just place that, give it a little frame, and let me see if I can find cute, oops, this is not even, oh my goodness. Let me see if I have time 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Okay, so I am going to put this right in the center, and let me find some cute embellishments to add in the cover. Okay, so I have some pretty flowers here. Prima flowers. They're always gorgeous. So I think I'm feeling the pressure now. Now I am. Okay, so I'm going to add some pretty flowers. 2 over here. And maybe 1 up here. I love it. Okay, so I can't really move my album anymore because I need to let that dry, but I think it was possible to do your album in 1 hour. I mean, of course it needs embellishing. I'll probably gonna go back and add some decorations to my pages, but you know, I always like to add some. Let me see if I have time. I probably don't have time anymore, but anyway, so I'm kind of happy, you know. It's I feel accomplished. I can't wait for my Emma to wake up and watch the video, because I was telling her about it and she was like, you should do it, mommy. You will do it. So okay, so thank you all you guys for watching. I hope that I have inspired you to create something beautiful today. And yeah, okay, so I like symmetry, as I said. So okay, so I'll probably do a walkthrough of this album after I am completely done adding some flowers and things like that. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.